The 8 Mthwakazi Republic Party MRP members who were arrested on Sunday were released by a Bulawayo magistrate yesterday, without any charge being preferred against them. Mthwakazi youths protesting against President Emmerson Mnangagwa in Bulawayo. Initially, they had been charged of undermining the authority of the president before the charge was amended to disorderly conduct in a public place. The 8 were apprehended during a church event addressed by President Emmerson Mnangagwa at the Zimbabwe International Trade Fair Hall. As Mnangagwa started his address, about 12 MRP members rose to their feet, lifting placards that were inscribed with harsh Gukurahundi messages. This attracted the attention of bemused congregants, leading to about 7 police officers swooping on the protesters. According to Dumisani Dube of Mthwakazi legal practitioners who was representing the 8, his clients were taken to Mthwakazi barracks where they were allegedly beaten by the army before being handed over to the police. I visited them when they were in police custody and they were severely beaten. Some of them are in serious pain. I also demanded the state papers from the police and they failed to produce them, which shows they had no case against my clients, said Dube. Dube said following serious protestation from the defense counsel, they met the public prosecutor and we raised the argument that the client's rights to free and fair trial had been violated, particularly the right to be told what offense or charge was being preferred against them at the time of their arrest, and that the military police had no arresting powers, especially on issues to do with civilians. There was also an issue that our clients had been tortured while in police custody both by the military and police. There is evidence from a state doctor who was provided by the police which showed that 7 of them had serious injuries. We also advised the state that there was no offense that was committed, it was just people who overreacted, said Dube. Meanwhile, nearly 100 MRP supporters staged a protest march at the Treadgold Magistrates Courts yesterday, demanding the release. By 8 a.m., agitated members of Mthwakazi had gathered outside the courts, waiting patiently for the colleagues' initial court appearance. The more the police delayed bringing the 8 to court, the more the number of protesters kept swelling as they sang and danced, disturbing business at the courts. Realizing that the situation was likely to degenerate into chaos, police tried unsuccessfully to plead with MRP President Mondisi Moyo to disperse the crowd. Moyo stood his ground, daring the police that he was never going to restrain his supporters since they were at Treadgold of their own volition. The livid Moyo also challenged President Mnangagwa to come clean on his role during the internationally condemned Gukurahundi atrocities, saying the actions of his administration were not reflective of any commitment on his part to find a lasting solution to the emotive issue. Daily News.